Receiving the award, the Burlington County Light of Hope Award, is such a special thing, especially when you consider that what I've been doing with Catholic Charities and with the other charities that I work for, the other organizations, is something that I was brought up to do. It's something I feel is expected and that everyone, should be doing. But it's very, very humbling, and I really appreciate the award. I come from a very large Irish Catholic family. My father was one of 6 brothers, and one of his brothers is a Jesuit priest. My mother was one of 12. One of her brothers was a Dominican priest. 2 of her sisters were Dominican nuns. So right there, it kind of starts that idea of giving of yourself to others. When my mother died when I was 6, my father was left with 5 children, right, ages 6 to 18. So there was a lot of discussion about what should happen. And rather than splitting us up, as some people thought we should, my mother's older sister kind of gave up her single life to come and live with us so that my father could keep us all together. So, that just kind of started out that's what people do. My children, when I told them about the award, said, "Mom, are you really going to do this? You're going to have to be on video. Why would you do this, Mom?" And so I did explain that, it is quite an honor to be recognized. They have both been involved in various ways in charities. My daughter is a high school teacher up in East Brunswick, and there have been a number of things with the school. My son and his wife live up in Boston, and, they're involved in the community there. They try and do their part as well. They know these things are important to me. They've always been very supportive of my activities. When I needed them to come and support something or be somewhere, they were always willing to do that. The thing that makes Catholic Charities so important in these communities is the fact that they do reach out across everyone, that their clients are, from all faiths, from all socioeconomic groups. If you need help and you can appreciate, or not even appreciate so much, but you can benefit from their services, they will provide those services to you. And the fact that they are so broad, right? The fact that there are mental health services, there are services for people who are, food insecure, who are housing insecure, from people who do need that help that Providence House provides. So I think the breadth of their services and the fact that they are open to anyone who needs their help is very important. Catholic Charities is very fiscally responsible. 90 cents of every dollar goes to services. It doesn't go to staff. But I think even more importantly, and one of the things that people do appreciate, is when you donate, you can specify where that goes. Does it go just to your county? Does it go to just a certain kind of service? Does it just go to Providence House? Does it just go to, food and housing? Does it go to mental health services? And I think that's important to people, because if there is something that they've had in their life that makes them focus more on one thing or other, they can make sure that that's where their money goes. I would really like to thank all of Catholic Charities staff, and Marlena, and all of the volunteers for everything that they do. The fact that they are always thinking about those people and their clients, the people in their care. And I think that's very important, and I really appreciate that for them. And the fact that they would often share with us, never any details that they shouldn't be sharing with us, but just kind of what was going on. And I think if the more they can get out in the community and share that, the better it would be.